Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Good Evening Talk. Tony Begin here, and I want to give a warm welcome to everybody and just say thank you for being here, for supporting the channel, for liking the videos, for your subscriptions, and just being part of the community. I really want to provide a community to help individuals live the life that they want to live and help them really take back control of their life and start making determined choice. So thank you so much for being here. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. So again, I do really sincerely a lot of gratitude. Just want to say and warmly give you a thanks. Your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your life. Mahatma Gandhi. Now, destiny is really the last word he used. I'm adjusting it to life. I'm adjusting it to life because fate and destiny is really, to me, very predetermined. And we're here to determine our choices to create the life that we want to create. That's why I believe the purpose of humankind is. Human nature is to create. And we're here to create, so let's promote the creative process. Now, how do we do that? So this morning, I went through a process on how to change beliefs. And I was going to get into thoughts, but I really started thinking about that. I was like, I really want to go into this a little bit in more detail. I kind of gave you a how-to, and I just want to go into and build that a bit deeper than what I did. In this video, we're going to go into that belief changer idea, and we're going to get a bit deeper in how to actually follow that process. So let's get started. So the first portion of the belief changer is to come up with a belief that was true about yourself, but is no longer true. And I gave him the example that I know that I used to be a smoker. And so I believed that I was a smoker at one point in my life, and it's no longer true. I haven't smoked a cigarette in, 15 years. So what does that look like? When you get that image, bring it up in your mind in as much vivid detail as possible. What does that belief actually mean to you? What does it look like? What does it feel like? You really want to get in tuned with that memory. You want to do the same thing with your limiting belief. Whatever your limiting belief is that's blocking you from doing the action that you want to take. So let's say you want to change your lifestyle. You want to get into a healthier lifestyle. What's blocking you from doing that? And only you can really decide that for yourself. This is what life coaching is all about as well. When you are unaware of what the blockage is, a life coach, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a counselor can help you bring that out. And that's exactly what I want to do for individuals. And quite frankly, I'm really good at it. That's why I'm here. So bring that out. What does that feel like? What does it look like? What are the images? Is there sound? Are people talking? Are you associated or disassociated with the image? What does that mean? Can you see yourself in the image? Or are you looking at it through your own eyes? Right? So you're not associated with the image. Is it big? Is it small? Panoramic? Color? Black and white? Blurry, very vivid and detailed? Or are you like me, where you're one of those individuals that when you close your eyes to visualize, you really don't see anything? There's not very many of us out there, but there are some. I learned to do this process, even though that's true. And I believe for me, it actually was very much a benefit in the back end. Why do I say that? Because in the back end, it took me a long time to get there, longer than I think most people would that can automatically visualize or see images in their mind. For me, it helped me really focus in on whatever it was that I was looking for, and then really becoming hyper aware of how they feel. And it was the feelings that I was able to let go of. And that's really what we're looking at here too. And those images, what feelings do those images bring up so we can get past those images. And then the next portion is, what do you want to believe? And then what do you no longer believe about? What a belief that you know is absolutely true, and then your belief that you want to believe, okay? Or that you want to instill. If you have a limiting belief, that means that you have a belief that you want to instill aligned to the life that you want to create. Because remember, we can only do in the context of our beliefs. So we can only take action in what we believe, right? So we need that image of what would it look like, and what would we be doing, or what does that belief look like that we need to believe in order to do what we want to do? And then what do we believe is absolutely true? So for me, what was absolutely true was the sun's going to come up in the morning. So I have an image of the sun, the sky, and for me, I don't have those images, but I bring that feeling. I can at least see some form of light, and that's why I use that image, because it brings a level of sunlight in and a brightness of the sun. And I associate that with the sunrise. And then on the other side, what does your belief look like that you do want to believe in? And again, very, very detailed, vivid. What does it look like? Where are the images located? And the reason why getting into this detail of what the images look like is so important, because when it comes to letting go of some of the things we need to let go, we simply adjust the image. If it's panoramic, we make it small. If it's very, very focused and very vivid, we make it blurry. If it's big, we make it small. I think I said that. We change the image. Where is it located in the mind? Where is it located at? Where is it, in the body? Where is it at? And we're going to change that location. So we mix things up. When we mix things up, what it's doing is it's disassociating the memories to the mind, or really to the memory itself, to the thoughts. So the thoughts gets detached or unattached to the memory. The memory becomes unattached to the emotion. And when we start doing that, we break apart the behavior. The habitual behavior breaks apart. And as we break that apart, we can infuse a new pathway with a new emotion attached to the belief that we want to believe. That's going to create a new memory. What we do believe, now those two images are true. And as we start to get thoughts on the processes we want to take, those thoughts are now aligned to that new emotion, to the new memory, and now we have thoughts linked to it. And when we have that process, we start focusing on the process itself, or the action steps, so we can bring in gratitude and positive energy into the thoughts, which then goes into the new memory, which leads to a higher level of emotions, and we've just raised our emotional vibration. This is how we change our lives, and this is how that process works. So I really wanted to go into great detail in that. So you can see that the reason why we do these processes and we do some of this belief changer work is because we're adjusting the way our minds are built so we can recreate a new process for ourselves, aligned to the life that we want to live, and no longer aligned to the habitual behaviors and habits that have been creating our life, or the basis of creating our life up to this point in time. That's how we shift into a new reality. That's how we raise our emotional vibration. That's how we adjust our lives and start to create a new one. And that's when we start to see new results. The first process is think that it's possible. That's faith. Then you start to believe that you're going to get the results that you want, because you start seeing you moving towards your desired life. That's belief. And then when you know that you're being led there, that's trust. And that's how you build faith, belief, and trust in the process, which strengthens all of this and makes you more aligned to it. I just threw a lot of information at you. A lot. I did it off the cuff there and, kind of got sidetracked in a couple places, but got through it. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask. At the threshold of 1, reach me on Twitter. Tony at thethresholdofcreation.com. Email me. Put questions down in the comment section below this video. Let me know how I can best support you to work through a process like this where you're able to adjust your beliefs so you can adjust your thoughts. Through the adjustment of your thoughts, you will adjust your words. Through the adjustment of your words, your actions will change. New actions consistently taken creates new habits. New habits builds new values, and values become your life. That's the what. How do we do it? Part of that is a belief changer. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, U.S. time, we're going to get into thoughts and processes on how we can adjust our thoughts so we can utilize this overall process, this overall framework, if you will, to build processes around to adjust our thoughts. Until tomorrow morning, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, as that's going to be truly helpful in promoting this information out there, getting it to the right people that are looking for a life coach that may not have access to it in any other way. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support for the channel. Thank you for your support for my subscribers that need me the most. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow morning.